know when the first official ones. Obviously, we'll do a lot like launch week.
I mean, I'm sure you'll be playing like all the time.
I'm playing. Well, I'm playing now, and I will definitely be playing midnight of you know, of launch, and I don't plan on getting off until you have to.
Off. Yeah. All right. Well, famous gamers, not for your name, but for your question. When will the first community play dates? Well, we want you to be able to play in that community play date, so you are getting a copy of Modern Warfare 3 for the platform of your choice. But you need to get a better Twitter name to win the better prizes.
Right. Let's be honest.
Yeah, actually, we're going to get a used copy.
Yeah, you get a used copy, I'm sorry. Here we are watching, now we're watching Dominate. So,
Dom on,
classic mode returning from the other games. Capture and hold the points. As many points as you have picks up first to get to the goal win.
So you see now Mike's using a custom reticle, which reticles are another thing you can unlock when you rank up your weapon. So you get, you know, attachments, weapon proficiencies, camos, but you can also get customized reticles.
Yeah, I've noticed that when you really load out a custom class, there are like 8 phases that you go through just to make sure that it really is like your specific combination. Someone calling in a care package.
I think right now he's using the Omega reticle.
So I've noticed you can call in a care package, but then with I think it might be the support strike package, you can also call in where it drops like 5 care packages at once.
Yeah.
It can really help out the whole team. Oh, another one of your strike packages that I've noticed that is the new bane of my existence is that you can now call in fake care packages.
Yeah, a decoy care package.
That will blow up in your face.
Yeah.
I cannot tell you how many times I've been lured in by that. I'm like, oh, awesome, someone left this out for no reason.
Yeah.
And for some reason, it's decided not to gather it.
What I love to do is throw the decoy package on like a dom point. So because when they're there capping that dom point, they're already laying there. They cannot resist opening that care package. And when they do, they're going to take out everyone who's trying to cap that point.
Yeah, I just like them just because you know, my immediate need, like the feeling when I see them is to get greedy and want to just take it.
Yeah.
But I'm glad that he shot him. Every time I always get greedy and try and knife someone, it almost always never works out for me.
To work out against you?
Yeah, it almost always does. So, you know, how do you guys work out the spawning when it's like, you know, do you typically try and spawn people near the capture points that they're holding on to in Domination?
On spawning?
Yeah.
You're looking at 2 things. You want to spawn them whenever possible near teammates, as long as those teammates preferably aren't in danger.
And away from...
And you want to spawn them in safety. So obviously you don't want to spawn them in some place that they're going to get killed or damaged immediately.
Another Twitter question from Hotsy Totsy. This Twitter name's good. His name's Hotsy Totsy Beanie. And his question is...
That's Josh's name.
He said earlier, you guys said, and I think you guys, he means Glenn, you said that the specialist package made you the, in quotes, ultimate weapon. How will this balance the game? And I think you were mainly talking about, like...
No, I wasn't. Well...
It's not necessarily better than the other ones. It's not what you were trying to say.
No. What I was saying was, I thought we said something about Warrior, but it was... You know, I think that... so the guys that want to put a challenge on each other are going to be playing that. But...
the specialist
it's still
package...
pretty balanced.
Yeah, I feel like, if anything, everything...
It really depends on how you stack it.
It's the one that requires you to actually be the most skilled player, because you're not relying on any AI support. You're not relying on air support that's doing the job for you. You don't have the benefit of team support and making your team better. So you're giving up all that stuff and relying solely on your skill. So it gives you the tools to be the best individual player that you can be.
Or to show off that ability.
So the next Twitter question, man, his Twitter name's hard to read, but it's JXOX. Oh, it's basically Josh with X's in between. Yeah, I see JXOXSXHX.
We knew it.
He says, why did you decide to put death streaks in Modern Warfare 3?
Death streaks are one of those things that, you know, it's meant to give that player who's getting dominated an upper hand. You know, and obviously hardcore players they don't want to hear any of that. We just want to stomp players all day long and not give them any assistance. But it's one of those things that helps balance out the experience for all players. I mean, everyone will have a stretch of time where they're getting their ass kicked.
Oh, of course.
And it's one of those things that gives you a benefit, especially things like juice, which allow you to move faster at spawn. That's great when you get to a point where you're getting pinned down and you need that extra help to get out of that point. Because nobody wants to sit there and be pinned down the entire time. And if they're covering down an entire area, juice is something that's essential to any type of player.
Josh, to help you better get across the crying of your pain when you're dying, or maybe celebrate your death streaks, you're getting a Modern Warfare 3 Turtle Beach headset. The last of them,
I don't think he's celebrating that. Wow.
So, I mean, when he's getting beat on, that way people can hear him when he's crying. Or maybe hear a celebration.
No, see, I think he wrote because he doesn't want him.
He does not want
him.
He
doesn't like people to have the little chance.
He doesn't want, no, he doesn't like that, so.
I am really thankful for them. Personally, like for me in the past, it's always made a huge difference being able to copy someone's loadout or, in the other games, or even like you said, juiced. It is amazing how fast you run early on with juice. And you can get to a choke point, or maybe catch up with that guy that's really just killed you over and over again.
Yeah.
I also really like the, I think it's a kill streak where you can see the location of the last guy that killed
Revenge.
you.
Yeah.
Yes, that's so nice when there's that one guy that just keeps changing where he's camping.
5 times in a row.
Exactly, and you just want to get him. So you were talking earlier about how you changed the rocket launcher a little bit.
The grenade launchers, yeah.
Yeah, grenade launcher, sorry. So what kind of specific sort of changes have you done to make it?
Mostly damage. We've reduced the damage of it a lot. So it's no longer that, great default weapon. It really, unless it's a direct impact, it really relies on that person to be damaged already when you hit them.
So it's really more of a soften them up sort of weapon rather than just a kill them
It's a
outright.
support tool as it's meant to be. The problem with Modern Warfare 2 is damage was very high on them, and so they were very effective as your primary weapon. People would use them all the time, but now they're not so viable as that replacement to your bullets.
I mean, it should also be noted that on top of unlocking all the crazy stuff for your weapon, you're also unlocking the I'm spacing what they're called, but the tags above your name.
Yeah, the titles and emblems.
The titles, emblems, call signs. Yep. Like it seems like when you're playing online, after every match, you're pretty much always greeted by some sort of present, basically.
Yeah.
Another Twitter question from Amazing People LM. He says, Amazing People. He says, I'm a big team player. I'm all about working for the team. What are ways that Modern Warfare 3 is supporting that? I think we've kind of got into that, right? There's support strike package.
Yeah, you have a support strike package, so you have, a whole list of point streak rewards that are completely focused on being a team player. Ballistic shield, calling up an advanced recon, using a recon drone to get eyes on and tag enemies, hand out ballistic vest, I think I just said that, being a defense tool with a recon juggernaut, a lot of things that help your team be better. But then also we have new tactical equipment where, all the equipment isn't just focused on being lethal. You can do things like portable radar, which I love for things like Domination because it allows me to audio cover a bomb site or a domination point by just listening for the pings on the portable radar or looking at the mini-map while I visually cover something else. You also have trophy systems in the tactical stuff, which is great for team play, things like that.
And we even talked about, kill confirmed. Is that a mode that kind of...
that pretty much, that is the team play. That is other ones encourage team play too, but I think both Team Defender and Kill Confirmed are really like team-focused sort of maps. Remember, you can send in your questions at twitter.com/IGN, #MW3. You can follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/IGN, where if you go and visit, like us, do all those things, you can enter for a chance to win a limited edition Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 Xbox, which is actually cooler than the Xbox I have at home. I'm unfortunately ineligible to win. You can also follow us on facebook.com/playing Call of Duty to find out all of the latest Call of Duty updates, news, features that IGN's running, and you can also get some of that same information at twitter.com/CallOfDutyIGN. Here we are, more if you're just joining us, playing Modern Warfare 3, watching multiplayer Domination on C...
No, this is a C-Town. This is,
Are there other levels? Like this one, I noticed that there's a downed Black Hawk with a machine. That was a good, that was a good firefight. That car got the brunt of it. You know, on this one, there's like a down Black Op with the machine gun that you can use. Are there other levels that have sort of, level-specific offensive weapons that you can use, such as, emplacements, that sort of thing?
Right. This might...
I actually think this might be unique, yeah?
Yeah, this might be unique in that sense. It's something we did a lot back in Call of Duty 2 days. We always had those, like, certain choke points.
Exactly, there's always a machine gun nest.
Yeah.
So, Twitter user, Sweaty Bananas.
Oh, my favorite type of bananas.
Wow.
Let's be honest.
He says, what is the highest kill streak in the game?
The highest kill streak in the game. Well, it depends on the strike package that you have. I mean, obviously you have things like the highest one in Assault is the Osprey Gunner and the Juggernaut. The highest one in the support strike package is Recon Juggernaut and Escort Airdrop, which will actually cover your care package.
And to get these, I guess he's kind of wondering, like, how many kills do you have to get in a row? It's like, what, 18?
I think 18 or 15 is the max. I think it's 18.
Okay, so you got to get up there. You sound like you play a lot of multiplayer. To help you out, you're getting gaming glasses from Gunner Optics, Modern Warfare 3 branded. It has nothing to do with the fact that your awesome Twitter name is Sweaty Bananas.
Nothing, completely unrelated.
He may win.
So here we are. We just finished up another round of multiplayer. Gonna move on to another one. Of course, you guys still have the final kill cam. One of the most frustrating and awesome things both in Call of Duty. Awesome when it's you.
Yeah.